Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield are finally back on our screens today after a summer of fun and frolics. A number of guest hosts have kept This Morning viewers entertained for the last 2 months, but they are now rejoicing at the return of the much-loved presenters. During Monday's episode, which opened with a performance from the Mary Poppins the Musical cast, Philip started speaking with a Cockney accent while a CGI Holly floated down from the sky with an umbrella. But what have the pair been doing during their summer break? Boozy catch-ups get the news you want straight to your inbox. Sign up for a Mirror newsletter here. Holly and Phil's close relationship is just on screen, as the pair are friends outside of work and have regularly met up during the summer. Well, funny enough, we got to see each other quite a bit. To see each other socially is always really nice, explained Holly. As Phil says, we really have so much fun on the show. We're one great big family, and that's what makes the show so special and unique. We definitely miss that during the summer, but we all stay in touch and will see each other during the break, so it's lovely to be on holiday mode together and catch up outside of the studio. While Philip added, there were a few barbecues. And having Alison stay over recently was fun. That's right, Alison Hammond popped over for a sleepover at Phil's house, and he stocked the kitchen with 2 large bottles of still water, a bottle of Baileys, a loaf of bread, a jar of marmalade, a melon and a punnet of grapes. On Friday, Philip came round to visit Holly ahead of their return to This Morning today, and there were probably a few glasses of wine on the go. Sharing a sweet snap of the pair together, Holly wrote, "Well, look who came over for a play date before school starts. See you on Monday at Scof at This Morning. I've missed you. Can't wait to see you all." Phil's life-changing surgery. It was a life-changing summer for Philip, who had surgery to remove floaters from his eyes and is now able to see clearly for the first time in decades. At the start of the summer, the presenter had pioneering treatment to reduce the amount of rubbish that was ruining his vision. Philip had the initial operation on his left eye back in July and has recently had the second procedure on his right, which is still healing. He went to the Retina Clinic in London to have elective limited pars plana vitrectomy surgery, which he said did not hurt but did leave him with bloodshot eyes. Opening up on the issues Hess faced with the condition, he wrote, "These floaters have literally blighted my otherwise brilliant eyesight. For the first time in many years, right now, I'm looking at a clear blue sky. It is mood/mind and life-changing for me. People who don't have terrible floaters won't understand what they do to your head, and until now they really haven't been taken seriously. Today I have a bloodshot eye that will last 2 weeks and an intense regime of eye drops for a month. But my floaters are 100% gone." Following the operation, Phil had followers in stitches after posting snaps of himself wearing ski goggles in bed to protect his eyes post-surgery. Revealing the reason behind his funky eyewear, Phil wrote, "Sleep on your back to protect your eye. No way I can do that. So. Ski goggles. Genius." When he returned to This Morning, the presenter explained that he will have a dilated pupil for a week because he still has to use eye drops for another week, and Holly admitted, "It does look a little creepy." Philip explained that he burst into tears when he sat outside and was able to see the beautiful clear blue sky without any floaters for the first time in decades. Preparing for school and family time. It's all change in Holly's house as daughter Belle has moved up to secondary school and is starting year 7. Speaking during today's episode, Holly explained that her 11-year-old was feeling happy about starting a new school, but she was a bit nervous. Explaining about how she's been getting the kids ready, Holly said, "For me it's a little bit of labeling school uniforms and getting the kids' shoes ready by the door. I think the process of doing all that with the family gets my head focused and ready again as well. And I think for everyone, by the end of the summer break, the kids are ready to go back to school. So that first alarm call isn't quite so bad, although it could be worse for me this year as I've been used to not having the kids waking so early, during the holidays. Phil has been through it all before and no longer has to worry about the school run as his daughters, Molly and Ruby, are in their late 20s now. He has spent a lot of time with his girls and celebrated eldest daughter Molly's 29th birthday in July with a lavish meal, along with estranged wife Stephanie Lowe. Philip also took Molly to the premiere of Game of Thrones prequel, House of the Dragon, but made an awkward blunder with his thumb sticking out of his trousers in an awkward position, taking to Instagram, sharing the snap. He joked, "Episode 1 of the House of Dragon is epic. But after nearly 200 years in showbiz, you'd think I'd know what to do with my f-king thumb." Speaking of families, Holly also celebrated her 15th wedding anniversary with husband Dan Baldwin. "Mrs. Baldwin forever. #15 years married #love," she wrote on Instagram along with a saucy snap of her in the swimming pool with bikini bottoms with the words Mrs. Baldwin on. No early alarms. Undoubtedly the best part of the summer for Holly and Phil was not having that 5:30 a.m. alarm call. Philip confessed, "The best time about summer is turning off the alarm and switching off. I usually have 3 alarms that get me up in the morning, 2 on my phone and 1 on the Alexa, and it's nice that when you finish for summer you can switch off the alarms. I have 3 because when you're getting up at 5:30 a.m., you've got to be sure you're going to wake up, and actually the final alarm really is my driver either phoning or banging on the window. That's when I know I'm cutting it fine. So having all of that gone is a nice feeling." Holly was in agreement, saying her kids had finally reached the age where they actually enjoy having a lion, so she has more time to herself. Like Phil said, firstly it's not waking up to an alarm which is the best thing. You're waking up either when the children walk in, but even they are starting to lie in now, which is really nice. I've suddenly hit that sweet spot, she explained. It's only just happened though, so this summer is the first time I could go downstairs in the morning for a cup of tea and nobody was awake, which was exciting. I also meditate every day as part of my daily routine, and I go for lovely long walks with the dog, and enjoy lots of cooking. I have actually learnt so much more about cooking actually since doing this show. I think I've become a better cook for having worked on this show. You can't help but be inspired, and this morning has helped to push me out of my cooking comfort zone. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at yourmirror@trinitymirror.com.